Hey there, YouTuber. Let's take a quick little trip down into history and uncover the secret history of the YouTube algorithm. Now, YouTube began as a dating platform that then evolved into this video sharing platform. And in its early days, like in the years 2005, 2006, and so on, early on there was just a bunch of it looked a little bit like the TikTok of today, where you've got all kinds of funny things going on. Like you have cat videos, dog videos, just random funny things, and kind of like celebrity memes being shared online. If you think about like the internet, pretty much almost 20 years ago, that's the YouTube that you had. But it's gone through changes, and the YouTube algorithm has gone through changes over those years, and that's what has made it so much better and made it able to be that successful the way that it is today. And without those changes to the algorithm, I very much doubt that YouTube would have been as successful or as valuable, because these algorithm changes have made more people stay on the platform and made the platform grow. And now there's like billions and billions of hours of you know watch time. There's billions of views, and there's billions of viewers, right? Like there's a lot of people on YouTube. It's now one of the leading platforms for watching anything, as well as actually searching anything on the internet, and for advertising. And it's become kind of like a cornerstone in internet culture. So without these algorithm changes, it's unlikely YouTube would have been that successful, that popular, or that it would be worth as much as it is today. So let's look at kind of like the early algorithm. So the way that the early algorithm worked, kind of like you might see with, if you look at TikTok videos out there today, was mainly kind of just based on general interest clicks, getting the most clicks on a video, um, and getting the most views, like the most people. So it tended to reward stuff that was viral or that a lot of other people had watched. So if you could get a video to have like, say, 50,000 people watch it, then it was almost like guaranteed that it would kind of keep getting watched, because a lot of people had already watched it. So it would be recommended to more and more people. Now, what this does is it creates an environment where video creators have a natural incentive to want to get as many clicks. And because that's kind of like pretty much the only criteria for getting a video in front of other people, getting it recommended and ranked, then it means they don't really care so much about kind of like the viewer experience. So it can be like, I'm pushing dog videos, cat videos, but I'm not really worrying about people are watching maybe just the first 10 seconds of this video because there's something funny that goes on, but then they click off, and maybe they go off YouTube completely because they're like, this is a little bit of wasting time. Let me go read the news, or let me close off the internet completely and let me go watch TV instead. Right? Like, if all you have is a bunch of kid videos on the homepage, that's how people are gonna feel after they've watched like the first 10 seconds, 20 seconds of that, and then they go off, do something else. And so with an algorithm like that, you are not gonna get that successful. And that's where YouTube was. Like, it was taking off, but it wasn't revolutionizing anything, right? Like it was kind of staying stuck. And so this prompted them to keep experimenting, keep tweaking, keep making changes. 2011, 2012, around that time, they came out with the next big iteration of the YouTube algorithm. They said, like, what we want to do is let's try, instead of just rewarding videos that are getting clicks, let's try and get videos that more people are gonna spend more time watching. And so what they did is, now if your video was getting more kind of like more people are keeping on watching this video, or watching more time, spending more time in this video. They thought like this is good. So that was a big change, and it definitely made YouTube a lot more successful with this algorithm change, because now kind of like that clickbait stuff, a lot of those videos fell off because people were maybe watching just 10 seconds of that. So they're not really spending time on that video. So that video eventually falls down in the ranking and in the recommendations. And instead, viewers are now getting videos that are getting maybe 2 minutes watch time on average, something like that. So what this did is it fixed a big issue, but it also created an issue where creators now, to game the system, they were kind of creating these videos that were longer in order to get people to spend more time on their videos on their channel. So even if a video wasn't that fun, but by making it a little bit longer, they might be able to game the system to where they were getting like, this video has got more watch time just because it's longer, instead of like a quick 3-minute video to explain what they wanted to explain. They might extend it out to be like a 10-20-minute video, and kind of try to mine the view time, watch time with that. So this algorithm change fixed some things, but it certainly created a substrate of its own problems as well, right? Like, because like it's not perfect. Watch time alone is a good improvement on clicks, but it's not perfect, because I might create a really good 2-minute video that everybody that watches is very happy with and gets a lot out of, but it's just 2 minutes. And somebody else creates a video that's 30 minutes and it's mediocre at best. But because I only created a 2-minute video that's really good, and this guy has got a 30-minute mediocre video, if my fans are watching my video 1,000 times, I'm getting 1,000 minutes of this. And if this guy's people are watching his video, he doesn't even need 1,000 people to be watching to equal 1,000 watch minutes. Like, he might only get like, out of 1,000 people, maybe only 50 people watch, and maybe they watch only the first the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever. It's a more mediocre video, but because it's longer, so with less people liking it as much, it's still gonna outperform my superb, excellent, perfect video just on the metric of watch time. So this is how a mediocre video is actually gonna be ranked higher than a really good but really short video. So watch time is great, but it actually results in certain cases in having longer mediocre videos outranking really good but short videos. So that was a problem in the algorithm. And so around like 2015, 2016, there was another shift, another change in the algorithm. So around the year like 2015, 2016, you had another big change in the YouTube algorithm. And this time the shift was to integrate more of viewer satisfaction in a video. And what this was doing was, it was looking at metrics like likes, dislikes, and YouTube actually put out surveys around videos so that they could better rank how viewers were finding their experience of watching a video. And so if viewers said like, I was unhappy, disappointed with this video was awful, YouTube would take that kind of data into account. Or I was happy with this video was great. Those videos now would rank a bit better. But this is where the AI algorithm comes in as well. Is YouTube was using now AI much more to look at a viewer's past YouTube watch history and use that data to predict how likely a viewer was to be satisfied with a certain video that they had never even watched. And so based on that artificial intelligence, then YouTube would actually recommend videos that were more likely to satisfy the user based on their previous watch history. And so this is now bringing kind of like a more smarter type of recommendation where it's not even about kind of like um, how other people, necessarily just how other people have watched that video, watch time or clicked on that video, which is clicks, but more about the user's own past behavior on the platform. So if they've tended to watch videos and really like videos from particular types of creators, then they will get similar types of videos recommended to them. And that means they are more likely to have a successful, more satisfying experience on the platform based on their own individual user preferences. And so that's how the algorithm has really changed over the years to where now I think the statistic is like 70% of video views are based on YouTube recommendations, like YouTube recommending a video rather than necessarily the user like searching for something or going on YouTube to look for a particular video. This is more based on the recommendation engine. And you might actually see this because when you actually search for something, YouTube might only show you like 3 or 4 or 5 results that are exactly what you're searching for. And then after those results, then it's gonna recommend videos that might literally have nothing to do with what you searched for. But that's simply because YouTube has done the calculations and it's discovered that you like watching certain types of videos. So even if you don't find what you were looking for, it's still gonna recommend like videos that it kind of knows that you are likely to really watch and click and engage and keep watching for a long time. And so to keep you on the platform, YouTube is literally gonna recommend those videos. And so now recommend individual user recommendations based on your own preferences in the past and the videos that have tended to work really well for you. That's basically what you're getting a lot of in the recommendations. And so that's where we are today with the YouTube algorithm. There's a lot to learn about YouTube. Like I've been documenting my own journey growing my YouTube channel. So you can check out some of those videos. And if you want some free resources to help you on your journey, check links in the description.